Whoa, it's the Illusion here, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. On my way to work, 6 a.m. Well, what do we have to report in the dream? Oh, it always gets nice and interesting, right? So this is kind of like a update on, just life, like struggling through life, because I got kind of whammied yesterday. Let me adjust that. So I got off work yesterday, right? Like la-di-da, cruising home, and the hologram called me up, and she's like, dude, the check engine light came back on. Down at the car place, the radiator's cracked. I'm like, how much is that gonna be? She's like, it's gonna be $700, dude. And I'm like, all right. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, I got 2 kids and my soulmate drive that car, so there's no questions asked. Like it's just on, right? Gonna get the Terra Cruiser 3 fixed. So my first thing is like, because it's been one of those of you who relate, trying to get a little cushion underneath me for the rainy day fund. And it's just been kind of like one thing after another. Like basically right when I was about to pull ahead and have a cushion under me, Thanksgiving shows up. That's 2 days I don't work, right? So, that's a big hit in the pocketbook, just to go do the just because you can't work. It's illegal for me to go work at the job site on Thursday. And Friday, it's just a wash. So, whatever, right? So I got to take it all in stride. Now, this is what I do know about life. It's not the problem. It's how you deal with it, right? It's what you do in those intervening couple moments. Whoa, it got all dark. So I allowed myself the shock of like, I got a bill, big chunk of cash. And then I did some thinking, right? I was like, okay, and I calculated, rent and the bills I have due and the thing, and I realized I have exactly enough money to pull it off this week and next, right? Like to the dollar, dude. And that's why I have credit cards, right? That's why I keep my credit cards all paid off and like ready to rock and roll for emergencies and to handle life. And then so I turned it all over, right? I was like, okay, it's all gonna work out. Everything's gonna be fine. And I'm like, my main priority is I got to get this piece of art out for this kid in Australia. So I got to go home and package it up, package up the art. And then the mail shows up at my house, and bam, dude, the city of Lake Forest sent me $200 for judging the skate contest last month. Super bonus, right? Like there's $200. So now, like the little bit of pressure's off about the bill. And then I was like, you know what? We've been selling t-shirts. So I called up my partner in the t-shirt thing and was like, we got any like t-shirt money? He's like, yeah, man, we got some t-shirt money. And I was like, all right, well, let's each take $150 out of the account. And so we each are taking $150 out of the account because, see, we're one of those. We keep our money in our little business account. Like we don't draw on it, right? We're trying to make things happen, man. So don't forget to buy a t-shirt, dude. So I got that going, and then I realized like I've been kind of just letting the money from like sales of my art book and art just accumulate in my PayPal account. So I got a little money over there. And then I realized I went and did like a little internet show, made a cameo appearance, made $200 there. So in the course of it all, like, it's all covered. What was a whammy at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, by 5 o'clock turned out to just be like, it all broke even, right? But I think the real message that it is I don't panic about it anymore, man. I don't get like, yeah, it like sucks. Like, do I want to be on a boat off the coast of Indonesia getting waves? Absolutely. But you know what? I just woke up this morning and held baby Owl and looked at him, and he smiled at me, and he looks at me, and he loves me. And dude, that's way better than any boat in Indonesia, right? So it's that thing where I've begun to really truly find happiness right where I am, because I have it all, and there's no need to get bummed. Like, I'm super lucky I get to go and have a car that I can repair, in that sense. You know what I mean? I can do it. Like, I can afford to do it and feed the family and take care of business and not be lame about it, not panic about it. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's where it's at, is events, because I do live in an existence of abundance. Like, I'm driving down the hill right now with the warm cup of coffee in my hand, my lunchbox full of food, going to the job today. Tomorrow I'm going to hang out with my mom and my dad and the holograms mom and baby Owl and the minigram. And I think Sam's coming over, and we're gonna just celebrate our togetherness and just be there now. So I don't know. I thought I would just chime in here in the dark on the way to work about it's gonna be okay. The adversity and the struggle is what it's all about, because that's where you get to apply the grace. Right? That's where you get to apply the lessons of life. All the other times you panicked, you don't got to panic this time. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. I've been on a heavy dose of praying. That's helped a lot too. And I'll tell you what, also, I've stopped having processed sugar in my diet about 3 weeks ago. Holograms got me on a no processed sugar diet. The gluten's pretty much cut out of my diet. I'm getting all sorts of supplemental vitamins. I gotta say, man, I feel way better. I've really changed. You know, my last kind of vice is coffee. The hologram makes these tasty little nut fruit bars for me, so I don't have to have any like Cliff bars or any stuff like that. I think we'll do an episode where we make the bars so you can see. They're so good. That's what gets me super excited. And you know, we're doing our best to not have we eat the organic fruits and vegetables and stay away from the GMO stuff, and doing our best to healthy live, people. Anyway, man, I'm just chiming in, driving down the hill on my way to work. Much love.